Okay, everybody, here we go. It's me, Gregory Mannarino, Tuesday, October 24th, 2023. Welcome back. Welcome back, everybody. I missed all of you. I hope sincerely that you all took care of each other while I was away. But you know what time it is? Well, it's that time for us to get back to work. Seriously, let's talk. So yesterday, this market was epic. We had a 10-year yield that crossed 5%, and this market was hating it. Under pressure across the board, the MMRI, Mannarino Market Risk Indicator, free to everybody, link below in the description of this video, was over 330, and then a freaking miracle happened. Oh yes, all of a sudden, some entity out here with an enormous amount of firepower started buying the debt yet again, and the 10-year yield dropped. The stock market turned around, and everyone was happy yet again. What does this tell us? When we see action like this, pretty significant sell-off in the debt market, which has been going on for quite a while now. I want you to, before I move forward here, let's put this into perspective. You and I have been witnessing, well, the biggest sell-off in the history of the financial markets with regard to this debt market. And it's presented a large problem for world equity markets. And you're hearing every excuse under the sun or behind the moon, whatever, as to why it's the bond vigilantes, that are doing it. People, look, what we're seeing here clearly is what you and I have spoken about for how now freaking long. Instability in the debt market. And I'm gonna let you in on a little secret. Do you want to know the secret? I think you probably do. It's not over yet. These gyrations that we are seeing in the debt market, and more specifically, I'm going to say the 10-year yield because it's the benchmark, it's not over. And you know what is driving this right now. Again, war, the propagation of war, death, suffering, whatever they got to do here to at least attempt to stabilize the debt market and, again, pull cash into the now. We just found out that we just had our largest trade deficit, like in history, of 1.7 freaking billion dollars. It's not going. Debts and deficits are going to explode. Liquidity is drying up. Cash is drying up. So what are they going to do? They're going to liquefy the system by expanding war, by financing war, by killing as many people as they possibly can. How many of you have been with me long enough to hear me say that they will splatter our blood and guts from one end of this world to the other end of this world to keep the system propped up, to keep it liquefied, to foster the fakery that we are seeing here? It's an incredible thing. We're not allowed to have a real market anymore. Understand what I'm telling you here. I mean, it's just the most twisted, sick environment in the history of the world. The stock market that makes no sense. Why? Again, what have central banks done since the last meltdown? They've inflated a debt hyper bubble like we've never seen in the history of the world. And it's the most dangerous threat to humanity. Forget about this war, which people are dying every minute of every day over there. And of course, the other war, which you don't hear about anymore. Oh yeah, and in case you don't know, COVID has been cured by the new war, because you don't hear that narrative anymore either, do you? Oh, and also the flu has been cured. The common cold has been cured as well. Oh yeah, just start a new narrative and you can cure anything you want. Yeah, that's what they're doing to us all, people. Do you see how much this is in your face? It's so freaking, it's insulting. They think that you and I are so stupid that we can't see these things. But you know what? We're not stupid. We see everything that's going on here. And we're about to see a lot more. Going back to what I was saying. Okay, I get sidetracked once in a while. This instability in the debt market, it is not over. And without propagating more war, pulling more cash into the now, this could break loose and go absolutely out of control very, very rapidly. But remember what they're going to blame it on. They're going to blame it on whatever they want. They're setting up the scapegoats right now. Everything is going to be the fault of the war or Hamas or whoever they want to point fingers at. You understand? So this is all a setup right now. I am more than certain that all of you are well aware of this. But just be ready for anything. And I'm telling you something else. Be ready for another false flag. They're going to throw something else at us. And they're going to say, well, this is the reason why we have to do that. And we have to do it because of this too and that and the other freaking thing. It doesn't. Look, whatever they got to do, they're going to do to twist the minds of the public into believing something that is absolutely freaking false. Period. And I think we're pretty much on the same page. So anyway, gyrations here in the debt market are going to get much worse. The MMRI this morning is 320. I mean, what does this mean? We remain in an extremely high risk zone. This entire thing is teetering on a knife's edge. But don't focus on the stock market. Okay, everyone's told, look at the stock market. No, look at the driver. You know this. Nobody anywhere is more versed on the action here in the debt market than you are. The stock market is what? It's a derivative of the debt market. How is it a derivative? Well, earnings don't matter anymore. Forward guidance doesn't matter anymore. PE ratios don't matter anymore. It's what is happening in the debt market that is driving the stock market. So henceforth, why the stock market today becomes a derivative of what's happening in the debt market. And I know all of you are well aware of that, all right? And that's why I set up the MMRI for all of you so you can watch this in real time. Let's go back to this market real quick. Stock futures this morning on the back of yesterday's nothing short of miraculous turnaround in the debt market. Who's buying all the... This is me, Janet Yellen. We're not buying the debt. Of course they're buying the debt. The Federal Reserve is buying the debt, all right? They have to buy the debt. They have to buy the debt. The Federal Reserve can't just say, hey, everyone, we're going to keep rates low and it's going to be all kinds of fun for us. No, they have to get into the market and make it happen by creating cash out of nothing and then buying the debt. You know this already, all right? But I'm telling all the new people here how it works. They're not magical. They don't have any godlike power to make this, that, or the other thing happen. They have to get into the market. Okay, but you're not supposed to know that. You're also not supposed to know that the hundreds of billions, literally hundreds of billions, that are going to be sucked into the system, sucked right out of you, okay, because you owe it all to fight this war, that war, whatever else they want to throw at us is massively inflationary. You're not supposed to know that, no. And that's another key here, okay? In case you don't know, we haven't seen anything yet with regard to inflation. You haven't seen anything yet with regard to what they're going to throw at us. So always have the high ground, be ready for anything. Anyway, on the back of that, we got the stock market this morning. Futures are higher. Trading doesn't start for about an hour and a half. Okay, we'll see how that plays out, but it doesn't matter. Watch the debt market, watch risk, and you're going to know, just like yesterday, where the market's going to go. If you see the 10-year yield rising or the MMRI rising, that's going to put pressure on the stock market. You understand? And then some miracle's going to happen. Oh, yes, the Fed's going to start buying more debt. They have to. Or more people are going to die. Or a false flag event is going to occur, which is going to drive cash into the perceived safety of debt. And the stock market will spray its shorts all over the place and go higher. Yes, you see the game? That's the game that is being played. And people, it is right in our freaking face. So, as I said, stock futures are higher. 10-year yield, 4.86 last time I looked at it. We break over 5 again. This market's going to hate that pretty much. Cryptocurrencies higher across the board. Bitcoin over 34,000, going much, much higher. And I mean like multiples. Okay, there's no doubt about that in the longer run. Absolutely. Right now, gold and silver are under pressure. Crude oil is catching a bid this morning. The U.S. dollar on a relative strength basis is slightly higher. Okay, I think I painted a pretty nice picture for all of you as to what's going on and why things are the way that they are. So look, what's the takeaway from this lovely video here? Because they're all freaking lovely, aren't they? Because we're lovely, you and me. Maybe not so much me, but you're lovely. The takeaway is, the instability that we're seeing here in the debt market is in no way, shape, or form over. No way. As a matter of fact, I'm expecting this to get much worse here because the situation... And again, they're going to blame the vigilantes. The vigilantes. Folks, the vigilantes. Yeah, they're going to blame them. Just got to chill. It's not the fact that this whole thing is coming apart. It's not the fact that this entire system is completely illiquid, that it's drying up very, very fast. It has nothing to do with all that. No, it's the vigilantes' fault. You know it is. Because they're going to tell you. Whatever they tell you, whatever creature they float out to tell you something on the mainstream, well, it must be real because they're telling you via the tell-lie vision. And the tell-lie vision would never lie to you, would it? Anyway, no, people. So here's another piece of information for you. You ready? This is more than likely the last video you're going to see with this lovely background. If all goes as planned, I will be in my new office, in my new place later on for my live stream. 4:05 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time. We'll see how that plays out. I got a lot of work to do. It's not going to be fun for me, but that's okay. That's okay. All right, look, this guy here loves you a lot from the heart. I really hope you all took care of each other while I was away the last few days here over in lovely New York. Just lovely over there. There are cameras on every freaking street corner. It's one state under surveillance, like we all are, one nation under surveillance now. I guess, when are people going to put their foot down and say enough is enough? I don't know when. I think it's ever going to happen. They've dumbed down the people to the point where people don't know if they're coming or going. They can't walk and chew gum at the same time. It's really the truth. But that's not you and I. No, it isn't. Love you a lot, people. Please share the video, comment. Those thumbs up are valuable, so please give this video a thumbs up. I will see all of you in the new place. I'm so excited. Later on today, 4:05 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time for my live stream, all right? You guys and girls are awesome, and I missed every single one of you. That's the truth.